All right, guys, good morning. We'll get started here in a few minutes. Hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to another live stream podcast. We'll go into just a few of your comments. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for taking the time. I do read every single comment, and I don't necessarily reply to everyone, but I do my best. So for this one, we're just going to pick out a few, and we'll expand on that. Then I'll jump into the chat and see if anybody's in there. If you are new to all this, welcome. On this channel, I basically do technology and entertainment. I try to combine both. What I call techtainment, just to make things different, spice things up a little bit. If you ask, what do I use? Well, I use Windows 11. I use different forms of Linux, including Linux Mint, Chromebooks. Love me some Chromebooks, by the way. Chromebooks have come a long way. And there are other Linux-based systems that I play with, such as Zorin, MX Linux. There are many to choose from. Just a handful are really very good if you are new to Linux. But that's why this channel is called Total OS. OS as in operating system. So if it has something to do with technology, we usually talk about it here. So these are random live podcasts I do at different times to get the people from different time zones to stop in and say hello. Strictly random. Hopefully someone will be in the chat when I finish talking about some of your comments. I have my coffee ready. I did remember to buy some coffee this time. So, and hang on one second. News message on my phone. Boeing. Another. You know, I don't know what happened to Boeing. I don't think I need to go into that kind of talk right now. Wow. Yeah, it's that bad. Okay, let me drink some more coffee, or some more coffee here, as we say in New York, and we'll get started into some of your comments. And again, welcome to this Total OS podcast, or TOP, Top. All right. Random comments. I usually call these comments corner, but with these, we'll just call it your comments. This comment is from Owce, OWCE. He or she says, do not use Proton Mail. It has been compromised. Owce, thank you for the comment. I haven't seen or heard anything about Proton Mail being compromised. This was the one about there's a new desktop Linux Proton app. You don't have to use that to use Proton. Proton is very good. They seem to, specialize in privacy as much as possible. As far as Proton Mail being compromised, I haven't heard anything. Maybe you can cite some of your sources if it's possible. But thank you for the comment, Owce. All right, this is from Kwahina Vitali. I hope I said your name right. Kwahina says, oh my god, I just learned this in 2 seconds. Thanks much. Magic. Yeah, Chromebooks, I guess that's one way to describe Chromebooks as magic, but this was the one about if you have a lighted keyboard, how to turn it on, off, and how to adjust the lighting on your keyboard. Now, not all Chromebooks have a lighted keyboard, okay? Chances are, if you have a Chromebook that was, I would say, $300 and up, it probably has a lighted keyboard. If you spend $200 or less, it may not have it. Again, that's a general rule there. I'm not saying that's the case for all, because prices have dropped. But yeah, Chromebooks are magic. I agree, and you are welcome, Kwahina Vitali. What a name. Awesome, awesome. All right, another sip of coffee here. Next comment is from Rockaway CCW. He writes, sweet! This was about the Proton Mail Desk app. Hey, if it works, anything that works in Linux is sweet, in my opinion. Thank you, Rockaway, for the sweet comments. All right, the next comment is from Joe Smith-PU9. Hi. He says, cheers. I believe this was the comment on me being funny, saying that the best Linux wine is the wine that I drink, not the application. The red wine, of course. So cheers to you, my dear friend. All right. What else do we have here? J Danks. Hello. This was on, I believe, MX Linux. Here is a lot of really cool aspects about MX, like you can clone your setup on an ISO and install on another machine. However, it doesn't really feel magical enough to get me off Arch. Really? You prefer Arch? Okay. I've tried out AV Linux, a spin of MX, which is a spin of MX geared towards multimedia production. And it's probably the most fleshed out audio video production distro I've tried. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a third chance. Okay, well, don't use AV Linux. Definitely don't use Arch. Don't want to have my head examined. Haha. But MX Linux was installed. I installed it on a couple of 32-bit ThinkPads from way back when. MX Linux seems to be fine for outdated machines. It just seems to work. So, yeah. If you haven't tried MX Linux, give it a try based off of Debian Stable. And anyway, in my brief tests, it works for me. Those processors are really outdated. I don't think I could live stream from those, but maybe I'll give it a try. Oh, let me see here. All right, this is from just JSSE 8917. Hello. He writes, it was so damn good. This is on the Halo TV show for Season 2. It was. Completely agree. If you haven't seen Halo Season 2 yet on Paramount Plus, a great deal. No, this is not a sponsored video by Paramount Plus. It's for $6 a month. I think it's fair. But yes, Halo was very, very good. All right, a couple more left comments, and I'll jump into the chat. So, next one. This is from my friend Ron from Canada. How are you, Ron? It's been a while since we've chatted. I don't know when to schedule these, weekend streams anymore. Everybody seems to be busy. Anyway, hi, Ron. He said this was on Halo TV also. He says, "Hey man, just finished watching finale last night. I must say Season 2 kicked ASS. Loved it all." Amen to that, Ron. A bit jarring that they went the zombie way a la The Last of Us. That's spoilers. That's part of the story and the game lore of it. Yeah. But then again, I have no idea if that is how the lore of Halo goes. Yes, it does. Looking forward for Season 3 for sure. Season 3 has not been confirmed. Paramount Studios, what are you waiting for? If you needed the money, I would give it to you to start Season 3. Come on, man. Do Season 3. There's so much crap on TV. Sorry. Hopefully the showrunners tossed the McKee character. I find that the actress so irritating to watch. Yeah, the McKee character is not in the books or the games, I don't believe. She's there for a reason. Anyway, Halo did kick ass. Excellent TV entertainment, in my opinion, on Paramount Plus. All right, one more. This is Johnny Infinite. Sounds like a movie. Hello, Johnny Infinite. The problem is not the OS, it's the programs available. Linux for music is garbage. For video editing is ropey, and there's a toss-up for gaming. Okay. Johnny, thank you for the comment. Okay. I don't really do a lot of music editing in Linux. I'm not a singer. I do some audio editing in Audacity, which is both for Linux and Windows, and it seems to work fine. Again, I'm not a singer. Video editing, my go-to editor is going to be Kdenlive for both Windows and Linux. It seems good enough. As far as for gaming, okay, I'll give you that one. If you really like to game, just stick with Windows. It's gotten better with Linux, but if you want to have the best experience, just stick with Windows. Okay. A little more coffee. I'll jump into the chat and see who is here this cloudy, cold morning in Ohio. I hope you guys are having a better spring. It's been awful around here. I love my Keurig coffee maker for quick morning coffee when I'm too lazy to make it the old-fashioned way, right? Yeah. All right, let me go into the chat, refresh the chat. And I've been sneezing this morning. Even when I say Arch, I start to sneeze when I say Arch Linux. Oh, well, just kidding. All right, Joseph. Good morning. How are you? Completed MX Linux Cinnamon respin called Cinna MX. Yeah, it's available for download in the MX forums under MX respins. Good. Yeah, like I said, I think MX was fine. Linux for outdated machines. I might play for it some more when I have time, but I think my next project is going to put Windows 11 on a SSD on my backup PC. It's not this one. This is like a test machine, but I may do Windows 11 on that. It still has the original hard disk drive, and even though Windows 11 works fine, the machine, it's not as zippy. Nowadays, there's no reason to use a hard disk drive unless it's some kind of a backup. Definitely go SSD. All right. I ran out of creamer, too. All right, let's see. Looks like it's just me and you, Joseph, this morning, so I'll stick around a little bit longer. And then I'll start my day. Background music, once again, provided by Dad. Thanks, Dad, for the memories. If you would like to contribute to the channel or sponsor a live show, thank you for all of your contributions. Greatly appreciated. It's helped keep this channel going through the pandemic and beyond. There are some links below in the show notes. Your donations are completely anonymous. Some of you have donated quite a bit over the years and choose to be anonymous. Thank you so much to this Total OS family. If there is anybody new who was watching by chance, would like to say hello or has a question, we'll try to answer it here. This is probably your free live tech support show as much as possible. So don't be shy, say hello if you are out there watching. Yeah, Joseph. Joseph says that looks everyone else is sleeping in. It's better to do these streams on Friday night when everyone is up and about. Yeah, in this country, when I say this here in the USA, in Ohio, a lot of people are sleeping. True, but I try to random these out for people who live overseas, like in Europe. Those people almost never get a chance to say hello. And, you know, I don't think it's fair. As far as doing the streams on Friday night, I've tried. I've even sent out invitations for chats, and people are busy. So it's either people are sleeping in or they've been too busy Friday nights. So I may have to try another night, Joseph. But Friday nights, and it really started around the pandemic. Friday nights do not seem to be a best time anymore. Those of you who listen to this later, if I'm wrong, let me know. And we'll go from there. Maybe I'll set up a poll or something. When's the best night to do the live streams? But Friday night used to be the best night pre-pandemic. Once the pandemic hit, everything went to the potty, as it were. So I honestly, Joseph, I don't know. YouTube Analytics tells me now. The YouTube Analytics, for those of us doing this a few years, it's just a guide. It's not the law. It tells me to do these in the afternoon, like between 11 and 2, which is kind of strange. Uh, Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. To me, that would be one of the worst times. I may have to experiment some more. Joseph says Sunday or Monday night, possibly. Possibly. Sunday nights might be the way to go. I think I've done a few. Excuse me. I think I've done a few Sunday nights. I don't know if that was better or not. It's been a while. Monday nights, I don't know. I can't see Monday night, but maybe Sunday night when people are, I'm assuming they're home, getting ready for the Monday morning workday. Maybe Sunday nights. Sunday nights might be a possibility, Joseph. And just skip the Friday nights for now, unless we have a sponsored video. If somebody says, hey, Toss, let me sponsor a Friday night show, then, of course, I'll do it if somebody actually, pays for that. But right now, it does not seem Friday nights or Saturday nights are best, at least for me. Sunday nights, that might be the way to go, Joseph. So thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Maybe next one we'll do a news and nonsense and have some fun. All right, let's all right, let's wrap this up and say 5 minutes, Joseph, unless somebody else jumps in to say hello. This is Saturday morning. Yeah, again, these are just random shows during the week. I had time this morning. I was going to cut grass, but it looks like it's going to rain again, so no grass cutting today. I'll wait till it grows up, till the grass grows like a forest. Then I'll buy a couple goats and let the goats eat the grass. Monday night Monday I have a busy day. Gotta stop at the garage and see what's up with my son's car. It keeps draining. Something is draining the battery in the car. And I thought about this last night. I wonder if it's the light inside the glove box that stays on. Brand new battery. The first reviews for the new Godzilla Kong movie are in. And apparently it's one of the dumbest movies of the year, but completely fun to watch. So I may have to check it out on my 60-mile drive to the closest theater, because AMC shut it down here during the pandemic. Fresh coffee and Italian creamer, Joseph. It's one of the best pleasures of life. Well, looks like it's been a quiet morning, Joseph. Always happy for you to jump in. Hope all is well with you and your Linux journeys. But I'm probably what I'm going to do here is finish my coffee, set up a new SSD or a new install of Windows 11 on an SSD. Since this gateway computer still works fine with both Linux and Windows, might as well keep it running as long as I can. Maybe I'll do another video on my newest purchase, a 5-year-old ThinkPad. ThinkPads are one of the best really, in terms of refurbished machines. So if you're considering, yeah, thank you, Joseph. Joseph says good luck with the Windows 11 install. Yeah, so far, each test I've had with Windows 11, dare I say, it's fairly lightweight for an older machine. I know it sounds nuts, but I'm impressed. Windows 11 is what Windows 10 should have been. So, I mean, yeah, hey, it works for me. The best system is the one that works, right? Absolutely. All right, well, I'm almost out of coffee, so Joseph, thank you once again. Those of you I missed, you can replay this, of course, its entirety. Thank you so much for watching and listening over the years. Thank you so much for your contributions. You know who you are. Thanks for the wine, the real wine, not the Linux wine, which has never worked for me. Joseph, have a good day. All of you, I'll catch you on the next one. Keep those comments coming. Always a pleasure to read them. You guys know how to reach me, and any tips or suggestions are always welcome. Be safe, my friends. My Linux love to you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.